Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. And I know my uploading schedule is out of whack. I upload a video like every once a week. And it's not like I don't like making videos. I'm pretty lazy, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I just play video games all the time. So yeah. That's why my uploading schedule is so bad. It's not like I don't like making videos for you guys. I'm entertaining you guys. I do enjoy it. It's just like I'm just a lazy guy. Even for things that I do actually really enjoy, like video games, I'm just pretty lazy. So I am trying to really get out of that. So don't worry, my uploading schedule will get better and better, and this is a promise that I'm actually going to keep. Now I'm not saying I'm going to upload every day, but I'm going to try to at least upload 2 videos or 4 videos a week, instead of like one video every month or so. So, yeah. But let's get into this recap. And if you have any what if ideas you want to recommend me, comment them down below. And I am actually releasing a zombie multiverse X Naruto what if soon. So yeah, basically it has all your favorite. The what if just gonna have a lot of your favorite zombie what ifs, zombie universes that Naruto's gonna travel to. So, for example, Dying Light or Dead Rising or whatever. So yeah, let's get into this recap. So basically, in the last part of this what if, Naruto, he was in the wave. Yeah, it was the wave village, if I'm correct. I can't remember. There's a lot of, small places he went to that I gotta kind of remember, alongside the characters' names that I'm making up, and you know, um, having to remember from the original series is just a bit troublesome to actually remember the villages. So yeah, the Wave Village, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't quote me on that if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the Wave Village. Oh my bad. But now, Naruto, he was in the Wave Village because he went to go back to civilization, see how it was there at the Wave Village, and he's seen, how bunch of people there were, just trying to take it over. And he did kill the Jonin, but that was in the part previous of the last part. I know it's kind of confusing, but after he did with the Jonin and Junin, a bunch of Root Anbu and regular Anbu was sent by Tsunade and Danzo because they wanted to find out who was, taking out the ninja they were sending to the Wave Village to take over the bridge and rename it. And Naruto, he killed them. Easy. And he found out, you know, who the Root Anbu were, and he tortured them. And he decided he was going to go and see Gaara, his friend, since it's been a while. And I'm actually going to change something up. Naruto he's gonna like ally. I mean, I'm probably said this in the previous parts, but he's going to ally with the Mizukage. He doesn't want to take them over because he knows of the war, and he knows that, taking them over right now just would be a pretty douchey move. Now, he may be, what you consider evil, and he will kill anybody who gets in his way, but he still, like I said, has morals. Kind of like Joker. He won't kill everybody unless they get in his way, and he still has morals. Like, he still thinks that, some things are wrong, some things are, okay. So he still has morals. Okay, maybe using Joker as an example for that is probably not the best idea, but some type of bad guy. I don't know. Maybe, no, never mind. Let's just skip over that. After Naruto went to the Sand Village, he found out that Gaara was being, captured by the Akatsuki, and he saves, he defeated Sasori and Data, if I'm correct. Like, there's just a lot of names I gotta remember just for this what if alone. So, oh my gosh, I had wind outside, man. It was mad hot today, but whatever. Anyways, after Naruto saved Gaara, he told Gaara who he was, and he decided his next target was going to be the Akatsuki. But a side target, since, this guy might get in his way, is Orochimaru. Now, Orochimaru doesn't want to take over the world, per se. Well, he kind of does, actually. He really wants all knowledge. He doesn't really want to take over the world. If getting all this knowledge, all the infinite knowledge would allow him to take over the world, he would like that, but it's not really his main goal. But Naruto still does not need him in his way because he's a snake, like literally. Snakes do not, he does not need a snake to train him, so he's gonna deal with Orochimaru first. And he already knows where Orochimaru is, so he's going to his base right now. He doesn't have that good of an idea, but Sasori told him that, freak. He told him in Team 7 before he died. Well, he told Naruto, and then Naruto passed it on to Team 7 because he didn't want to have to deal with it. He didn't want to have to deal with Kabuto, but he didn't realize that Kabuto, if he were to kill, Orochimaru, Kabuto would get in the way, so he got to deal with them both at the same time. So, no one gets any planning, neither one of them, so, because he does not need that trouble. Well, yeah, that's this part right now, so, yeah. But, Naruto, well, I know it's kind of true, but we're going to time skip to when it's the meeting with Sasori. Well, meeting with Kabuto. Naruto, he's hiding. He can hide his presence since, like I said, he got some scaling jutsu that allows him to hide his chakra. And even then, he could just use the Kyuubi chakra. Well, not Kyuubi chakra, but he can tell the Kyuubi to, hide his presence and stuff for him. So, yeah. And he's just hiding, and he already senses Orochimaru. He doesn't, know. He doesn't remember what Orochimaru's chakra senses. Doesn't make sense. He doesn't know what it's like, per se, but he can smell snakes. Now, he smells Kabuto, who smells like snakes, but Kabuto does not smell as much as like snakes as Orochimaru does. So that's how he is able to distinguish it. Now, the reason why his sense smells so good is because of, obviously, Kurama. I mean, who else? Now, there is no ships right now. If you guys want me to make up some ships in the future, comment down below. Now, really, I'm not trying to focus on the ships. I'm focusing on Naruto being somewhat evil. But, I kind of do want him to have a relationship in the end, so. And I don't want it to be Hinata all the time. It could be a harem. It cannot be a harem. It's just what you guys prefer. But, actually, I'm just going to make a poll about it, so whatever. Yeah. Now, Naruto, like I said, he's waiting and waiting and waiting for Kabuto to approach them. Now, he already knows Kabuto is there, like I said, but he knows that, Kabuto, that doesn't make no sense. He knows that Kabuto just hasn't met them yet, so he's just waiting for them to meet him. Then he's gonna go and get Orochimaru, because he wants Kabuto to be as far away from Orochimaru as possible, and his attention to be off of Orochimaru, because it's not like he can't take on Kabuto and Orochimaru at the same time, but Team 7's also there, and he does not need that trouble. So, well, actually, no, Naruto didn't pass on the information, Team 7, he left before that. They just found out through, Ayamanaka, let's just say. Well, no, there was a note on Sasori's body they found, so, yeah, that's how they got the information. I don't, because Naruto, in the previous part, he ran away before they came, so, pause. But he ran away before they arrived, so how is he going to be able to pass on the information? That didn't make no sense, but... Now, Naruto, he already senses Team 7 being there. I mean, he already knew that Team 7 was going to be there. And he approves of this message. Well, he approves of that of them being there, so they could be a distraction for Kabuto, so he can one-on-one Orochimaru easily without Kabuto's interference, which would be troublesome. Like, a certain pineapple-haired kid would say. So, yeah. And once he sees Kabuto walking up to Sasori or Yamato, my gosh. Yo. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm sorry. That is just... Okay, hold on. I actually didn't realize that it was on this. My bad, guys. But now that the one has calmed down, Naruto is going to go over and deal with Orochimaru. Now we're just going to cut to Kabuto and Sasori talking. And they're talking about what happened in the original canon. You know, like how I don't know what happened in the original canon. I didn't watch this talk. I only watched the fight that happened. I didn't watch them talking. But yeah, whatever happens in canon happens in canon, except for Orochimaru. Just some big sonic boom just happens behind him, and this grabs their attention. And Kabuto's like, "I know you're not the real Sasori, but I think there's some intruder here other than me and Orochimaru." And everybody in Team 7's like, "Who was that? Like, was it that mystery guy who defeated the Akatsuki members?" Thinks that's what the entire Team 7 thought. They're like, is he... But why Orochimaru? Doesn't he only have vendetta against the Akatsuki or something? They're just really confused. But we're gonna cut to Naruto just squabbling out with Orochimaru. Now, Naruto, he doesn't have Sage Mode. He wasn't taught by the Toads or anything. But he doesn't need it when he has a freaking Ren Sharingan. So he just used Tsukiyomi, tortures Orochimaru, then he uses Amaterasu, and obviously Orochimaru is still mentally weakened, but he sheds his skin, and then Naruto, he uses Obito's ability, the Vortex, I forgot what it was called, and cuts Orochimaru's body parts off. Like, he uses multiple vortexes, that's a word, and he cuts off each of his limbs, and then he cuts off his head. Right as Orochimaru is trying to jump out, he cuts off his head. So it cuts off like this his head skinish. I don't know. It's weird. It cuts off his old head and then his new head at the same time, killing him. And then Naruto sees this white snake trying to get away, and he's like, Amaterasu. And he burns it alive. So Orochimaru cannot revive. He is officially dead, and there is no Boruto for him to come to. Pause. And dang, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Team 7, along with Kabuto, they arrive to the battlefield, and they see Amaterasu flames, black flames, and they know what it is. They know what Amaterasu flames are like, and they're like, what? Is Itachi here? Because that's the only person they know who has Amaterasu flames. And Sasuke's like, where is he? Where's Itachi? Did you have Itachi with you? And Kabuto's like, no, why would we bring him? The Akatsuki are hunting down Orochimaru for the ring. And, well, I would think that Orochimaru would get away. And there's a bunch of destruction and it smells like foul play. And Kabuto, he sees how this mound of ground is just came out of nowhere. He just sees a portal open, and it just mound of like dirt. That's the word I was looking for. Dirt just came out of nowhere, and then it closed. And I was just like, wait, what is it? It can't be. It can be. Itachi doesn't have a vortex ability. Then not Itachi. Sasuke's like, no, what? Huh? Maybe he does. He's just hiding it or something. I don't care. Just tell me where he is so I could kill him and avenge my family. And Obito's like, trust me. If If I knew what it was, I would probably tell you so you could kill him, and then come with me. And whoa, Orochimaru's kind of dead, so come with me. Yeah. And Sasuke's like, you're useless to me. You're weaker than that Sani sensei of yours. You can never train me. I'm an Uchiha elite. Only a Sanin could ever dare train me. And Kabuto's like, well, since Orochimaru's kind of, dead, I'm the next Sanin. The next Snake Sanin. So, your offer, well, it's not on the table anymore since I don't want your body. But you would be a pretty useful asset if I do say so myself. Goodbye. And then Kabuto just reverse summons himself to the his base of operations. My bad for the noise. But and Naruto is just looking above them. Well, yeah, he's looking down on them like below me, as you should be. Idiots. Of course, Itachi doesn't have that vortex ability. Maybe that other Akatsuki member. So I kind of am all of Chia's abilities combined, but more stronger. Nice. This is a very cool ability to have. If they didn't banish me, I would have been just showing them weak. Been weak and an idiot. I am pretty glad they banished me. I can't wait to torture them. But not right now. I already killed Orochimaru. Time to kill that other snake. Since I could tell he's gonna get in the way. Once I kill him, I can cause the Akatsuki. And then the Leaf Village is gone. As Naruto then, well, he uses... I don't remember. Actually, I just want to update you guys on something real quick. If he were to use Koso Masakami, or that jutsu that blinds you in one eye when you use it, it won't blind him in one eye because he has the running Sharingan. So his running Sharingan allows his body to utilize the Genjutsu better without him losing an eye. So he won't be blinded or whatever. And if that's not the right jutsu, then the right Genjutsu, then correct me. Tell me what it is. But just know he won't lose his eye because his eyes could better use the Genjutsu than a regular Sharingan, regular Mangekyo or Sharingan. So, yeah. Now, we're gonna time skip a couple months. And I actually don't know what happened in canon. I didn't get this far in canon. So, things are gonna change. Now, the villages, every single village, and the Akatsuki. Well, the Akatsuki are already on guard for Naruto, but they're not even on guard. Now, Orochimaru, he may have not been the strongest of the Akatsuki, but he was still a force to be reckoned with. And they assumed that it was Naruto, the Akatsuki. No one else knew who it could have been, but they assumed that was Naruto because, Orochimaru was also an Akatsuki member. So they assumed that he's hunting down all former and current Akatsuki members just to kill them so they cannot ruin his plans to rule the world. So they're even more on guard because, like I said, Orochimaru was the weakest, he was still an Akatsuki member, still an S-rank missing nin, okay? Still a force to be reckoned with. And this, like I said, made the other villagers on guard because that was Orochimaru. The strongest of the legendary side. The smartest. The most cunning, yeah. And just all around a freaking fire hazard to all the villages and everybody he came in contact to. So the fact that someone was able to kill him with such ease is really scary to them. Because they may be arrogant, but they know someone like Orochimaru, such a snake like him, is someone very difficult to kill. Well, difficult to defeat, nevertheless kill. And this random person killed him easily. The villagers also wanted to recruit Naruto, but just in case Naruto was, just a psychopath, they were still on their guard. So, Naruto wasn't just able to waltz into any village he wanted. He still was, they were still on their guard. So, because they don't know if the guy they want to recruit is just a spy or something, or is just going to destroy their village. So they still got to be careful because, people out here, they be lying. I mean, that's what ninjas do. They lie. So, they still got to be careful around this guy. And Naruto's like, this is what it's like being so popular. It's really annoying. But it does give some nice perks, I guess. But actually, it really doesn't. What's the point of being famous when nobody knows who you are? Only Akatsuki does, and I doubt they're going to give me, any money or something for being famous. So, what's the point? And Naruto, he's just like, oh, I'm finally here. That little snake's base. Can't wait to kill him. That'll be less trouble for me. And Naruto, he just walks in the base like he owns the place. And he's like, Kabuto, where are you? I've come to kill you just like I did your master. Maybe even worse, I don't know. I'll decide when I'm cutting your throat. And Kabuto's like, ho, 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 Naruto. You may have possibly gotten stronger, but don't think you could defeat me. Naruto's like, so you're telling me you're stronger than Orochimaru? And Kabuto's like, no, wait, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, this is my base. I mean, I have been stronger than that snake, but it doesn't mean that I wasn't on par with him in intelligence or something. But still, even if I wasn't smarter than him, I wasn't on par with him in any category, this is still my territory, my land. I know this better than you do. So I could have been 2 times weaker than him, and I still will defeat you, as you're on my land. I control this territory. I understand it. I understand this terrain. This is my domain. And I was just like, just as crazy as your sensei, huh? Good thing I never got trained by a crazy sensei. Well, I mean, I guess Kyuubi is kind of crazy. I don't know, though. I wouldn't consider him crazy. I mean, maybe you crazy people would consider him crazy because he's more intelligent, more normal than you guys could ever be and ever comprehend. So you call him crazy, call him strange, call him a psychopathic killer, or some crazy names like that. But he's really not that bad of a guy. He's really normal. Actually, probably the most normal thing here on this planet. Besides me, of course, because I'm that guy, I'm the best. And I was just like, you seem pretty crazy, just like the rest of us, Naruto. But that's what this shinobi life does to you. But you didn't come here to have a conversation, did you? You came here to fight. And fight we shall. And Naruto's like, we shall. And Naruto and Kabuto then clash. Naruto with his chains and his Madara fan, and Kabuto with a kunai and his snakes. And Naruto's like, you're lucky this is your domain. You would have died a second ago. And Kabuto's like, you really think I would have died a second ago? Even if this wasn't my domain. Don't think I'll go down that easily. And Naruto's like, no, you probably would have. this could be your domain, and you're still gonna die a painful death. Let's be honest with you. And Kabuto's like, very cocky, I see. And Naruto's like, this cocky attitude is what got your sensei killed. I think I have a right to be a bit cocky. And Naruto's like, not Naruto, Kabuto's like, yeah. Let's stop with all the chitter chat and let's get to fighting. And Naruto's like, yeah, fine. And Naruto then punches Kabuto. And Naruto's like, I bet you didn't see that coming, huh? And Kabuto's like, no, I saw that coming, I'm gonna be honest with you. But you're a bit fast. I'll be honest. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. At least you can admit when you're being outsmarted, outpowered, unlike your sensei. And Kabuto was like, I'm smarter than a snake, better than a snake, faster. And I have all of his knowledge now. I think I'd be able to know how to utilize it. And I was like, what are you talking about? You're insane. Can we just get to fighting some more? And I was like, and Kabuto's like, oh, my bad. Getting a bit off topic. That happens when you're insane. Not normal, as you say. And Naruto's like, shut up with all the chitter chat. And then Naruto, he kicks Kabuto. And Naruto's like, shh. Just shush for once. Don't scream out of pain. Don't run away. No tricks. Just pure fighting, Kabuto. Can you handle that? And Kabuto's like, can I handle that? Of course I can. And then Naruto's like, good, clone. And the clone stabs Kabuto in the back. And Kabuto's like, what? But I can't even. And Kabuto falls on his face. And Naruto's like, how's it feel to get stabbed in the back? I know what that feeling is. Getting betrayed. I mean, this is physical for you, but still, getting betrayed emotionally is as bad as getting betrayed physically. And Kurama in Naruto's mindscape was like, what are they even talking about? These guys are insane. I've lost track about whether we're conversating about 2 sentences ago. And Naruto's like, you were easier to deal with than I had hoped. But that's what happened when a god fights a weakling. They're bound to lose easily. And Kurama then drags Naruto into his mindscape. And Kurama's like, you guys are confusing the hell out of me. Like, I lost track about what you guys were talking about at the beginning of the conversation, if I'm being honest. And Naruto's like, why is that? And Kurama's like, I was just saying random crap. Did you even know what you were saying? And I was like, actually, not really. And Naruto's like, not Naruto, Kurama's like, still an idiot, huh? And Naruto's like, an idiot who can control you easily. And Kurama's like, yeah, whatever. Let's just leave right now. I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here any longer than we have to. And I'm not trying to smell that scent of a rotting snake. And I was like, understandable. And then Naruto ends off the episode. Bye, guys.